let's go. Come on. Let's go. Hey, hit them up. Move your body circular. Yeah, I came in with the squad. Yeah, I came in with the squad. Let's go.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities.
Blackburn against Preston. Now here's a guy making his first start in these colours. What do you think?
Yeah, he's obviously been brought in to strengthen a certain position, and the next few weeks will determine his tactical suitability. It's up to him now how this may influence his future.
So it's down to business here. Now the pass.
Can he find a finish now?
Yes!
An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Good one. With the smoothest one-on-one finish, he is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Preston take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
McGuire tries a through ball, and a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
He's played him through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Good idea, just poorly executed. Maguire. Evans passes it through. There's no flag. A great chance. It was a quality ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in, the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Looks like a good ball through. And it's Gonzalez. Oh, good interception. Is it out of harm's way? Looks to slip it through. Now it's Pato. Pato! He's got away with one there. Will be a throw-in. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Spoon forward. Tries a through ball. Gets up to head it! Oh, it's gone in! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Blackburn at the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Blackburn keep up this trend of scoring at this sort of time in the first half. A chance! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Danger averted for now. Played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. It's out once more. Brown. Johnson. Dominguez. Where to from here? Bauer. The first 45 minutes are up. And we are up to the break.
It's been a could've, should've first half. Both sides could have been in front, and certainly each should have scored more goals. And while it's nerve-wracking for the supporters, I think the neutrals will be happy to lap up another 45 minutes.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Aimed in towards the centre. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Gonzalez. That's put paid to a promising move. That's gone a long way up and away. Evans set up one goal so far. Plays it out to the flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Pushes it out wide. Brown with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gonzalez goes for the cross. He's dealt with that well. Blackburn are looking to stay solid through the core of the second half. They have been vulnerable lately. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Blackburn have a sub ready to come on. Gallagher. Now the pass. Gonzalez crosses into the area. Aimed long and direct. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Fired in from distance.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Going for goal!
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gallagher pumps it upfield. Knocks it towards the front. Gallagher passes it through. It's a goal! And they get themselves in front!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Preston take the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Looks to dink one in. Spoon forward. Gallagher. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Can he score? Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Johnson with the short one. Blackburn are out. That is the danger of knockout football. No second chances. It is over. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, everyone is thinking about a run in the competition, and when it all goes wrong so early, it's not easy to hold.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Blackburn against Coventry. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So we're up and running. Boots it upfield. Gonzalez, lofted into the middle. Gonzalez, with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those defenders were reluctant to stick a leg out in case he went down, but it was a positive, daring run, which is always good to see.
Pumps it upfield. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Up to meet it! Gonzalez gets flagged offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries lifting it over. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Pumps it forwards. That'll be a throw-in. And that's another throw. Gonzalez plays it in. Goal! Blackburn! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Blackburn break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Now it's Pato. Tries a through ball. Pato shoots! Superb from Pato! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Blackburn grab a couple of goals without reply. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Looks to slip it through. Swung in towards the middle. Away from immediate danger. He'll have it in! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, much more than a routine save from me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. So what now? Played in early.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Elliott. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's come loose. Early ball.
That was just...
It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Long. Pato desperately wants to get on the end of this. We hit half-time.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Allen plays a clever pass. Played out to the wing. Coventry get it back again. He's got away with one there. Now the pass. Hits it! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Has a hit! He's missed, but by that far. It out wide into the box, and that's been repelled out wide to the right. Gonzalez tosses into the area. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
He's got himself a goal, and now he gets himself an ovation on the way off.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Out to the flank. Here comes another cross. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Aimed long and direct. Passes it through. Who's going to make this theirs? Vlahovic looking to get on the end of this. Cut out in the nick of time. Gonzalez has a goal! They've done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Blackburn 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Looks like a good ball through. Walker crosses it in low. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Blackburn have decided now is the time to make their final change. James goes long and forward. Spoon forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Vlahovic. Gallagher plays it out to the flank. Gonzalez plays it in. And that would have been game, set and match.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. upfield. Gonzalez. Aimed long and direct. Who's going to make this theirs? And he's made certain that won't get through. And that's it. Blackburn always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from...
Say something. Say something. Say something. Say something. Say something to me. Say it like you mean it. Out there thinking you deserve this. All over nothing. Pain isn't meaning. Out there somewhere in the distance. Way too cold outside. Feels like I've been running wild. All out here for living. So we keep on riding time. Say something. Say something. Say something to me. Speak up if you wanna fight it. Don't think you can describe it. All of your energy. Leave us with the reminder of what you always seem to care for. Way too cold outside. Feels like I've been running wild. All out here for living. So we keep on riding time. Say something. Say something. I was sick and tired of how they used our minds. I press rewind. I never press record. I was making sure that everything's alright. It's on the line. Our future's heading for relapsing off that. No way to fall back. It's too far gone. It's too far gone. Now they take our memories. It's up to us to say it's not too far gone. It's not too hard to say something. Say something.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Blackburn against Huddersfield. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Plays a clever pass. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Castro gets it upfield. It's a long forward pass. Aim forward. Up to meet it! Goal! Blackburn!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Blackburn have an early lead. Good start. Now it's Patter. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Spoon forward. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. them a 1-0 lead. Looks to slip it through. Aimed long and direct. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to dink it in. Ward unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He'll have a go. Ward. Avila. Hogg. Passes it through. That intervention was very necessary. Gonzalez with the ball through. Tries a through ball. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Avila. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! And the ball's come out! Long pass towards the front. That'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Blackburn have been hit by a sucker punch. They didn't see it coming, but they've been much more alert to that possibility ever since. They know what's needed. There's no room for error now, Peter.
Blackburn leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Blackburn going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Schindler. Huddersfield were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
It's a throw. Blackburn look as though they're about to make a change. So here he is, making his first appearance in new colours. Oh, he's come flying in. Goes for the cross. Oh, not the best of headers. Ward. Blackburn just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Thrust towards the front line. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Superb from Pato! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Blackburn get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Can he find a finish now?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
And it's Sesame. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Huddersfield, their final change. Tries a through ball. Bakuna. Now the pass. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Bakuna. Now it's Campbell. Ward. He's in, surely! Saved only by poor finishing.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Tries the route one option. Fraser Campbell. Bakuna. Has a hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, listen, their task is tough enough already without missing chances like that. The next one has to go in.
Armstrong. Oh, he's broken through. Hoists it high. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
For Bakuna. Passes it through. There will be 4 extra minutes. Ward. Looks to slip it through. Shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Schindler gathers from the goal kick. And that will be the final act. Blackburn can be very happy with a job well done. An efficient win for which the players simply did enough. Your final thoughts, Jim?
At times it was like Groundhog Day.
I don't care what your name is. If you step up, then you better put your game in. Easy to call, I can be cold. I don't really wanna hear you talk, say ringing, 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 round. Paper keeps calling, getting waiting till I'm done. Mencari, I'm blessed. Do you really messing with us? All bounce. With us, so bounce. 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 Shouldn't battle, I don't care what your name is. If you step it, then you better put your game in. You think it cold, I can be colder. I don't really wanna hear you trick or say ringing, 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 round. People keep calling, getting waiting till I'm done. Mencari, I'm plus, you ain't really messing with us, so bounce. Bounce.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Middlesbrough against Blackburn. There's the whistle and here we go. Fisher tries lifting it over. He's had a shot! That had to be more accurate. Elliott. Tries a through ball. Akpom. Sombalonga with a delicate ball. Akpom. Great reaction. Akpom with a beautifully timed run. Hoofs it forward. A Sombalonga up to meet it. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward. Well, to have had a few attempts already in this game augurs well for what's to come. It's been a very bright start from them.
Plays it into the channel. Middlesbrough were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
Pumps it upfield. Gonzalez passes it through. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Ball, who's going to get there? The defence can get it clear. Ball swung in. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. Massive leap! Goal! Blackburn! There is the breakthrough! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Blackburn take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Fisher plays a clever pass. Akpom. Looks to slip it through. Gonzalez plays it in. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Middlesbrough didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Oh, he really wanted that.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Goes direct to the front line. Elliott showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Johnson, deftly done. Done very well to intervene. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Dominguez, and that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Blackburn head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Blackburn going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
It's long and forward. Gonzalez. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, good interception. Asombalonga. Akpom.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Aim forward, cuts it out. Chance! Danger averted for now. Middlesbrough look as though they're about to make a change. Has a swing at it! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Middlesbrough have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Blackburn presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Gets good distance on it. He went for the curler. Pumps it into the area. That's surely a foul. Free kick. An untidy challenge, free kick given. Towards the front. Armstrong brings the ball forward. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Blackburn looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. Chance! Fine defending there. Johnson. Spoon forward. Into the channel. Towering header! Sticks it away, and with that goal comes comfort.
Blackburn are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Blackburn take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Question, that's a foul.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Armstrong. And it's Fletcher. It's a loose ball. Armstrong. Now the pass. Johnson gets it back. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Dominguez. And there goes the final whistle. Blackburn come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, we know clean sheets are always an important ingredient.
Come around, we both got nothing on to nothing. Never changes on days like this, heading down. On your way, show you my location. Sunday morning, feel better now, won't you stop? Staring out into middle distance, listing everything you gotta do, let it go. Even if only till the sun goes down. I want to see you in person. I want to see you in person. Half an hour out. Recently we just have to cancel. Put it off from one season, change calendars. Pulling us apart as we get older. 'Cause I need you more than I let on another time. No need to apologize, I get it. But there's a sadness in the journey home through the years. More and more things just make you anxious. I want to see you in person. I want to see you in person. 'Cause I can feel you.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Blackburn against Watford. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that because
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Shoots! He's got away with one there.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Chalobah. Chip through. Hughes crosses into the box. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now can he finish? Let down by a lack of accuracy. Tries to dink it in. Gray swept in. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Towards the front. Messina with a long pass. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's on his way! Hughes. Now the pass. Drills one in. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good idea, just poorly executed. And he's made sure that that won't get through. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Tries a through ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Managed to get it away. Sessegnon. He's in! And he's there to hoof it away. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Cuts it upfield. Messina. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hughes goes long. Well weighted. It's a loose ball. In once more. Trying to get there. It's a throw in. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's half-time here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Elliott. Kiko Femenia. Well to read it and intercepts. Chalobah. Gonzalez gets it back. Gets good distance on it. Elliott looking for options. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Watford, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Pato passes it through. Is it in? They've scored! First blood drawn.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed it just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Sarr, and that has put paid to that. That's not going to make it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Watford are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Looks like a good ball through. And it's Gray. Looks to slip it through. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. How about it? Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, to strike a volley requires exactly the right balance, and I think that's what maybe let him down there, Peter.
Messina cuts it out, dinks one in. Pedro looking to get on the end of this. Chalobah battles to win it back. Cleverly pumps it upfield. Armstrong started the last match. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. But he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Blackburn chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Aimed long and direct. Played out to the right. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Dashing forward at pace. Gray!
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
Loose, and the cutback. Can he finish? Sticks it away.
Unbelievable. Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Tries a through ball. Gray. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Pedro. So that's it. It is all over. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end.
This is not for sure, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know, you're my people, you're my home. We've been in holes with the curtains closed. I've gone dinner tables, drinking soap. To wash up the ugly, to wash up the funk, to wash up the unforgiving, all we have is us. Matter to me. Matter to me. You matter to me. You matter, you matter. You matter to me. You matter to me. You matter to me. You matter, matter.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Stoke against Blackburn. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Pumps it forwards, and it's Gonzalez. Mikel goes long and forward. Fletcher. Stoke have a free kick.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Now it's Allen. Allen with the ball through. Fletcher plays it backwards and they'll try again.
Keeper's ball.
Decent ball.
Keeper sees it all the way.
Now it's Fletcher. Looks to slip it through. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Pumps it upfield.
The defence can get it clear. Looks like a good ball through. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. No, that's not going to find its target.
Stoke are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Vokes concedes a free kick for that.
Away from immediate danger. Coaxed out to the wing.
Blackburn have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games.
Tries a through ball. Now the pass.
Tries to get it forward quickly. But plays a clever pass. Out for a throw. Dominguez. And it's Fletcher. Now it's Fletcher. Battles to win it back. Good. Gets it upfield.
Dashing forward at pace.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Surely he scores! Can he put it away? It's got loose. That's caused a worry or two.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
Played out to the wing.
Allen looking to get on the end of this. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. A tight old game so far. Can that change now?
Blackburn get it back again.
Who's going to make this theirs? Spoon forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. All the way back, and they start again. Gone back to the keeper. Aimed long and direct.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Passes it through. Gonzalez plays it in. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Dominguez is the route one option. Into the middle, up to meet it! Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Get the pass he's looking for. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Brings it forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Mikel with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Who's going to make this theirs? Lucas. Good challenge, he just stood firm. The referee's awarded a free kick. Boots it upfield. Looks to slip it through, and he's onside.
Case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Spoon forward. Looks like a good ball through. Campbell has it out wide and in space. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Stoke had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
That's Campbell. But tries to get it forward quickly. Dominguez puts it towards the front. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tries a through ball. Played into the middle. Oh, the ball's come loose! Looks like a good ball through.
Well, at the team's level now, possession is everything for him. He can't keep giving it away.
Smith looking to get on the end of this. It was always going to be the keepers. And that's that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end.
Anything I do, they do too. Be like me, don't wanna be like you. Anything I do, they do too. They do, they do, they do, they do. Anything I do, they do too. Be like me, don't wanna be like you. Anything I do, they do too. They do, they do, they do, they do. It's like monkey see, monkey do. I run the beat, run the booth. They watching me, they want the juice off the grind. I'm living proof. How can you hate on me? I'm sweet as sugar. Real cute and the swag is good. Run my team, run my game, run my lane. Now you wish you could love. Good luck, sit with the flow. They call it rhyme food. Your team done up, oh just like fine food. Unoriginal, no I don't like you. Tell her you are not my son like Michael. You a Billie Jean, liar and a thief. Take school, now they all want eat. All talk till I see him in the streets. Still sit pretty while I kill any beat. Anything I do, they do too. Be like me, don't wanna be like you. Anything I do, they do too. They do, they do, they do, they do. Anything I do, they do too. Be like me, don't wanna be like you. Anything I do, they do too. They do, they do, they do, they do. Can't take me for a ride. pride. Better than who, but you lied. If you're the wave, then I am the tide. Pull up outside, they run and hide. If I'm the main, then you are the side. Try for shade, you got denied. I've been killing the scene, living my dream, eating my greens, getting the green. Ask back, tell me how you really getting them jeans. Things mean, looking like you wanna bust at the seams. Shut down like it is in the dream.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Rotherham United against Blackburn. Spreads it wide.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Passes it through. Turns and goes back. Who's going to make this theirs? And it's Mauricio. Tries a through ball. Sessignon pumps it upfield. Plays a clever pass. Play for a throw. Now it's Pato. Now the pass. Managed to get it away. Ball's gone out of play. Elliott not easily shrugged off the ball. He's had a go! There it is! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Rotherham break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mauricio. Looks like a good ball through. Aimed long and direct. And he's there to cut it out. Tries the route one option. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Thrust towards the front line. Aim forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hoists it high. What an adventurous run from a defender. Goes for goal! Oh, extraordinary.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
And it's Smith. Forward it goes. Pato. Rotherham are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Elliott conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Now it's Sessignon. Played it again. That's gone a long way up and away. Comes out once more. And there's the end of the first half.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to. Blackburn don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in the second half, they can't hold back though.
Played out to the right. Now here's the through ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Spoon forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Rather have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Looks to slip it through. Shapes the shoots! Smith with a beautifully timed run. Tries a through ball. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Blackburn look as though they're about to make a change.
He's trying the shot.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky now.
No way through there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. In again. Big chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
The defence can get it clear. Now the pass.
Blackburn given another corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Danger averted for now. Passes it through. Hit into the middle. And that's been repelled. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Goes long and forward. Blackman deals with it effortlessly. Aimed long and direct. Oh, good interception. Looks like a good ball through. Too long and over the line. Fence has got rid of that. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Clears it out of harm's way. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Blackburn are beaten. It is not the result they needed.
Listen, they had plenty of time to overcome the setback, but for me, they never quite had enough adventure in their play to get back into that one.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Broken, bruised and burned, but the lessons never learned. Twisted, tied and turned, but I like the way it hurts. I don't know what to do with myself right now. I can't think about nobody else right now. I give you loving, you give me nothing, till I'm black and blue inside. Keep me falling, but I'm going on it, 'cause I still want you tonight.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Blackburn against Queen's Park Rangers. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Pato, and he's on his way! Pato showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pato shoots! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Let's put a stop to that. Spoon forward. Gonzalez looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Pato. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Queen's Park Rangers have statistically the worst defence in the league. Looks to slip it through. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. There it is! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Queen's Park Rangers have an early lead. Good stop. It's in!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside. And I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Blackburn grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Johansson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pumps it upfield. Blackburn lost a tight game last time and are now looking to respond positively. Dominguez boots it upfield. Gonzalez. Johansson looks to dink one in, passes it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Dominguez battles to win it back. Get a throw in. Tries a long pass towards the front. Ball's loose, who's getting there? For a throw.
Amos. Hammerleinen tries to get it forward quickly. That's not going to make it. Ball. Gonzalez. It's it into the middle. Point blank header!
Oh, not the best of headers.
Ball. Johansson. It's a loose ball. That's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. With a delicate ball. Queen's Park Rangers on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Throwing. Whipped in. He's dealt with that well. Johansson comes forwards. Has he picked him out? Going for goal!
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries a through ball. Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Who's going to make this theirs? And he's made certain that won't get through. Johansson. But it's Gonzalez. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He can get that clear. Has gone out. Be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Oh, good interception. Dominguez tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
And the through ball is intercepted. Looks like a good ball through. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Dinks one in. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Austin. Elliott tries to get it forward quickly. The
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's come loose. So that's it, it is all over. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Nottingham Forest against Blackburn. Who's going to make this theirs? It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Blackburn have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Great leap! Aimed long and direct. Murray, that is a terrific run. Now the pass. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Pato shoots! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Gets it out of harm's way, goes wide. Now here's the through ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Gonzalez coaxed out to the wing. It's a loose ball. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? And the counter is on. Tries a through ball. Gets into some space. Can he put it away? Well, he couldn't get hold of it. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Pato. Away from immediate danger. Spoon forward. Christie out wide to the right. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Murray with the ball through. Not the cross he had in mind. And it's Gonzalez. Pato. Gonzalez with a delicate ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Decent ball. Great ball, and now the shot. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Can he find a finish now? Oh, good stop, it had to be. Murray passes it through, and he's there to cut it out. Has a pop! And he's whipped it in low. Murray has a go! And he's done it! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching position.
We hit half-time.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes. Blackburn need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Diabo gets it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. Timely intervention. That's gone a long way up and away. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Get a throw in. It'll be a throw in. It's come loose. Murray plays it out to the flank. Pumps it upfield. Now it's Murray. Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. Pato. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Pato gets it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Murray. Out to the left it goes. Aimed long and direct. Gonzalez to look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Now the pass. Goes for goal! Superb from Pato! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
There'll be a change here. And waiting to come on. Brabham with the ball through. Sessegnon sticks in a foot to win it back. Tries a through ball. Crunching tackle. Brabham passes it through. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Managed to get it away. Real chance. Goal! Blackburn! And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Blackburn complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Looks to slip it through. Christie collects the ball from behind. Going for goal! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Blackburn have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Blackburn leave it late, but in the end... The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Blackburn against Millwall. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Malone does well to read it and intercepts. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Goes for the cross. That's offside, yes it is.
Yeah, the cross was decent, but probably should have been dealt with defensively. At least he was nice and alert. But you have to say that it was made even easier because of the marking. It just wasn't tight enough.
It's a long forward pass. Malone crosses one in.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Elliott. Full tilt down the right-hand side. Get a throw in. Hutchinson pumps it forwards. Dominguez boots it upfield. Crosses it through.
Overhit and out of play. Goes direct to the front line. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Woods pumps it upfield. And it's Smith. Try from distance. Done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
He's had a shot! That really should have hit the net.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
There's a long pass towards the front. Chance! Looks like a good ball through. Gets up to head it! Goal! Blackburn! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Towards the front. Gets it back. Blackburn picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important. Superb from Pato! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Blackburn themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Spoon forward. Bradshaw showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pato. He's off on a marauding run. Hit long and direct. Dominguez. Now the pass. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Woods. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Aimed long and direct. Can he find a finish now? In again. Hits it first time! And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
Blackburn go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Into the channel. Cooper can hoist it clear. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Out to safety. Sessegnon's delivery. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Pato.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
The defence can get it clear. Looks to slip it through. Hit into the middle. That's not the cross he had in mind. Tries a through ball. And through to the goalkeeper.
Millwall on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error. We move on.
A promising ball.
Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Floats one over. He's gone long.
Dominguez.
Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
Put paid to that. Thrust towards the front line.
Alexander on a charge down the left.
Up to meet it! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
And maybe they're just feeling the pressure and trying a little too hard. You know, if the manager can calm them down more, I think they'll fare better.
Looks to thread it through. Whipped in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Plays it into the channel. Carries far too far and out of play. Tries the route one option. Who's going to make this theirs? Tried to play it, and that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Yeah, he's called him up for that challenge. Drilled in low. And that will be the final act. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Go and a long memory. I've been searching for an answer, always just out of reach. Blood on the